Good evening, DBW Universe. Just wait a couple minutes here, and I will begin. Just finalizing some last-minute details for our huge, massive, major event here that we're going to bring to you, our first live event of the 2018 season, and it's going to be an incredible one. That's that almost doesn't even pay it any dues of what it actually is going to be. That's for sure. So. I'm going to get started here in about 30 seconds. And feel free, as we go over this and as we release this information, feel free to live chat. It is open. Anything you want to ask, questions, comments, anything at all, go right ahead, and I'll try to get them answered as soon as I can. All right, everyone, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Again, thank you very much for tuning in and joining me here. I am the president, owner, and CEO of Dominating Backyard Wrestling, Brian Phillips here, to bring you some information, go over some things, and then to bring you some of the new information for our 2018 season and our major event that is called Total Domination. It begins every season for us, and it sets the bar extremely high, and this year is going to be no different, I can assure you that. But first of all, I want to say, and this is coming from everybody that's involved with DBW, thank you so much for your support, our subscriptions, following us on social media, and all that. We have grown by leaps and bounds this year. And it's just been an incredible thing to be a part of, to watch. And everybody here in DBW is top-notch. And we have some of the best guys here to get to know them personally and in the yard here. And to be able to compete with them is a true honor for myself, definitely. And I know everybody else feels the same. And anytime that we can ever team up with companies to work together and help spread what is the greatness that is backyard wrestling, it's always a great thing. It really is, and we'll be doing a lot of that this year, that's for sure. But thank you again, again for liking us, following us, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course YouTube, for the subscriptions, for everything like that, for the feedback that you've given us. It's been incredible, and please don't stop. We love to hear and see everything and anything, so that's great, whether it's positive or negative or whatever. So any feedback is better than no feedback, I'll tell you that. I'm going to go over a couple things that's going to be coming up here that you can look forward to from the DBW. First of all, we had a great response from the first round of the All Hallows Tournament that was shown as a highlight video. It was a great response, great reception that we got from everybody, and we're going to keep that going. So that was the first round that we showed everybody, and round 2 is coming up, and it will be shown on our YouTube channel on the 19th, so that's next Friday at 6 p.m. It will debut round 2 of that tournament. So congratulations for everyone that moved on and advanced to the second round of that tournament. It was an amazing concept that we had. It was almost like a gauntlet style in a way, and it was a one-day tournament. So it was, the guys just put in so much effort and everything into these matches, and it was grueling, especially the more you advance, the tougher it got, that's for sure. But that will be coming to you, as again I said, next Friday on the 19th at 6 p.m. I will have links up everywhere to make sure that you'll be able to see that and follow that, and we'll keep that response going. And it was a great tournament for us here, our first real tournament that we've had in DBW, and it's something special that we wanted to do, just kind of different from everything else, and went over very well, very, very well. So now on to the big event. Now on to the massive event that so many people have been questioning about and asking me about, because we've hinted some things here and there on social media. And again, thank you again for all the feedback and everything like that. But Total Domination, it is an event that starts off our year every year. And this is the third year now. This is Total Domination 3. And last year's was incredible. We had a full slate of matches. Of course, everyone that you expect from here in DBW. Plus, we had, I think, 2 or 3 other companies involved in last year's event. It was absolutely incredible. This year is going to be the same. Absolutely incredible. Some of the matches that we have put together and that we have worked to book for this event are really going to be amazing. First time ever matchups, new competitors facing each other. It's going to be awesome. So this list is not in any order at all, and we will get to that later with the match card lineup as we get things sorted out and finalized. But this is the finalized card itself of competitors that will be competing against each other at Total Domination. We have some of the biggest and best names in backyard wrestling today that will be competing at this one event. Now, Total Domination does come to you and will come to you live March 24th on YouTube. So make sure to check that out. It will be our second live stream in a row. Merry Mayhem was our first one, which was the last event of 2017, and it went over amazingly. We had a huge response from Merry Mayhem, and the views and the comments and everything like that keep pouring in, so thank you from that. So again, March 24th, we will be live on the DBW YouTube channel, streaming that event for you. It's going to be incredible, and you're not going to want to miss it, and here's why. As of right now, we are going to have about 8 matches to this card, this massive card. And the wrestlers that are competing in this card are top-notch, the best in the business today. That's for absolute sure. So, again, these are in no order. But I am going to go through the list of matches that you can expect to see. And the card is subject to change. We may add things. We may tweak things here and there. And be sure that as soon as we do that, we finalize that, you, in the DBW universe, will be first to know. So, the first match that I want to announce is going to be, it's something that we've done at a few events now. It will be the inaugural Battle Royal for the #1 Contender Championship. We have done Battle Royal before. We've done Royal Rumble style matches for this #1 Contender Championship, and we are going to do a Battle Royal this year at Total Domination. And that #1 Contender Championship is a unique title here to us in DBW. And what it is, basically, it's essentially similar to the Money in the Bank concept, but it's an actual title. It's a championship that whoever wins this Battle Royal, this over-the-top Battle Royal, will be the #1 Contender Champion. And you have the entire season of 2018 to cash in that title for a shot anytime at the DBW World Championship, which is our top of the top. So it's going to be curious. There's going to be around 15 to 20 competitors in that match, so it's going to be a huge match. We are still finalizing the participants in that match, but we will be revealing a list specifically for that match because there are so many competitors being involved in that one. So, and again, the winner will be the #1 Contender Champion for this year. So that's, just about every single time that title has been cashed in, it has claimed victory. So with the exception of one. But it's a sure win to shoot you straight to the top. That's for sure. So here we go. So that was the first one, the Battle Royal, to determine who will be the next #1 Contender Champion of DBW. So after that, we have In the Eyes. This was so one of our fan favorites here at DBW, and he is known as the ultimate underdog here in DBW, the Blaze. He has, he was live on Tiger Talks Wrestling a few weeks back, and he singled out a competitor, purposely singled out a competitor to see if he would get a response, because in his eyes it is a dream match. It is a match that in his eyes can push him to the next level. And of course I'm talking about our own DBW's The Blaze. He has requested, and if you haven't checked it out on Tiger Talks Wrestling, please go to Tiger Talks Wrestling. I know he's all over Twitter. He's on Facebook now. Check out his YouTube channel and check out Blaze's interview. It was a great interview, and he's interviewed a lot of our guys. But with this interview, Blaze singled out a competitor. And it's not a DBW competitor, which was very interesting. And we were able to reach out and get some things done and finalized. And here it is, announced for the first time. It will be the Blaze going one-on-one with Zach Daniels of the VTW. So that's going to be another first-time matchup. Never thought I'd see that match, and it should be amazing to see what they bring to the table. So again, it will be the Blaze going one-on-one against Zach Daniels. So it's going to be an amazing match. That is for sure. So now we already have the Battle Royal to determine the #1 contender champion for DBW this year. And now we have the first DBW versus VTW match. We have the Blaze versus Zach Daniels. Should be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Going at it for the first time ever here in the DBW arena at DBW Total Domination. So after those two matches, and again, these are in no order. After those two matches, we have another match here. It will be for the Anarchy Championship, which is again another unique title and championship to our federation, to Dominating Backyard Wrestling. And what it is basically every time the Anarchy title is contested in a match, it must be in a triple threat, fatal four-way, or more. It's never in a one-on-one match, which makes it one of the hardest, if not the hardest title to defend. And that's been apparent by how many champions we've had. It's a very hard title to defend and to win for that much. So it's an amazing title, amazing concept. It always draws a lot of interest, and those matches do extremely well for us, extremely well. So, and this one will be absolutely no different whatsoever. So in that match, of course, we have the current reigning champion of the Hellhound, Zach the Hellhound Romig. He will be defending his championship in a fatal four-way match. It will be Zach the Hellhound Romig against our own JJ Genovese, the undeniable one, and against two, not one, but two VTW wrestlers. It will be Zach the Hellhound Romig versus JJ Genovese versus Aaron Jones. Yes, the one-man revolution, Mr. Blackout himself, Aaron Jones, and Kevin Shaw of the VTW. So that's a fatal four-way match of epic here. And Aaron Jones and Kevin Shaw have both competed in DBW before last year at Danger Zone, and they had an incredible match and showcased their talent to an amazing level here in DBW. And this is going to be absolutely insane. Fatal four-way for the Anarchy Championship. You have Zach the Hellhound Romig, you have Aaron Jones, the one-man revolution, you have JJ Genovese, and you have the great Kevin Shaw, all in one match for the Anarchy Championship. That's going to be absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. So definitely looking forward to that match. So that's three matches. The Battle Royal for the #1 Contender Championship. You have the Dream Match for Blaze against Zach Daniels. And you have the Fatal 4-Way Anarchy Championship match with Hellhound defending against JJ Genovese, Aaron Jones, and Kevin Shaw. So the three matches right there, that's incredible. Incredible for not only DBW, but all of Backyard Wrestling. And I personally want to reach out to the management of VTW and saying thank you so much for your participation. Thank you for all the participants that are willing to come here. It's a hell of a drive to come from where they are to where we are, but it's a great thing that we have going on here in Backyard Wrestling on the East Coast, and we will keep it going, that's for sure. So 3 amazing matches so far, absolutely top notch. So then we are going to have, and this all stemmed from a match that happened at Merry Mayhem. We're going to have the 3 members of the faction that was formerly known as the Outcasts. If you haven't seen what happened to that group, that very successful group, all title holders while they were in that group, I strongly recommend you check out Merry Mayhem, check out their match, and what happened at the end of that match has led us to this. So at Merry Mayhem, Damon Scar qualified to be in the main event of Total Domination, which I will get to, which is the penitentiary match. But because of his actions, we in DBW management, we see to make this fit. You know, you have to, there are consequences for your actions. And Damon Scar is basically going to have to qualify again. Okay, so it's going to be the 3 members of the Outcast going one-on-one with each other to determine who's going to advance to the main event at Total Domination. So it's going to be Damon Scar, it's going to be Zach Webb, and it's going to be Devin James in a triple threat match with the winner going on to advance to the penitentiary match main event of Total Domination. So that match will happen earlier in the event, and then the main event is, of course, last for the DBW World Title. So, huge stipulation of that. I mean, huge consequences for losing. I mean, this can shoot one of those 3 competitors straight to the top. Damon Scar has been on a roll, but Zach Webb and Devin James were also the tag team champions before losing it to the New Brotherhood for quite some time. They defended that title successfully and were great champions, but that faction has completely fell apart. So it's going to be interesting to see the war of words and what's finally going to come to a head here March 24th at Total Domination between the 3 members of the Outcast, Damon Scar, Zach Webb, and Devin James. So already incredible matchups. The #1 contender championship battle royal. You have Zach Daniels and the Blaze in a dream match. You've got the Anarchy Championship match as a fatal 4-way match for the Anarchy title with half DBW, half VTW members. It's going to be absolutely insane, absolutely crazy. Some of the best in that match. So it's going to be awesome. All right, so, and then after that, we have the triple threat match to determine who's going to continue and advance to the main event match, the penitentiary match, to see who's going to go on to compete in that match with all 3 members of the Outcast. It should be absolutely incredible. So after that, we have the World Extreme Championship match on the line. And the new champion to establish this division going in the right direction for the World Extreme title is going to be Samael, who became the World Extreme Champion at Merry Mayhem, beating RJ Carnage for that title. He is going to be going one-on-one and defending his championship against the It Factor and former DBW World Champion, Cyrus. Cyrus, the It Factor, is on a quest to become our first ever Grand Champion, which is a wrestler who holds every single title that we have here to offer. And he only has 2 to go. So he's looking at this, he's taking this personal, he thinks that he can dethrone the king of ultraviolence, and I know Samael you're going to have to pry that from his cold dead hands to even get that championship remotely away from him. So that World Extreme Championship division is now being put on a pedestal, and it's going to start here at Total Domination with Samael, the king of ultraviolence, versus the It Factor, Cyrus, for the DBW World Extreme Championship. Should be absolutely crazy. And after what we saw from Samael at Merry Mayhem, I don't even know what he's going to be able to bring to the table here at Total Domination. I don't even want to think what's going through his sick, twisted mind. And the It Factor, I mean, he can definitely bring it. I mean, he showed that last year. My God. But this is his realm. This is Samael's realm. So we shall see what's going to happen in this amazing matchup. First time matchup with the It Factor going against the King of Ultra Violence, Samael versus Cyrus for Samael's World Extreme Championship. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. So, after that, we have a tag team match. Now, this tag team match was brought on by a war of words that's been happening over social media between two groups, between two tag teams. And I'm, of course, talking about VTW's The Bad Sons, Ecstatic and Tyler Aiken. They have been going at it with the New Brotherhood of Mr. Judgment and Adam Anderson, two current tag team champions in their respective companies. They will be going at it at Total Domination in a straight up tag team match. No, it's a non-title match, but this, you have two champions. You have the VTW tag team champions, the DBW tag team champions, Mr. Judgment, Adam Anderson versus Ecstatic and Tyler Aiken of VTW. DBW, another DBW versus VTW matchup is going to come to a head here at Total Domination. It's going to be absolutely epic. If you enjoy tag team matches, it doesn't get any better than this. I'll tell you that right now. So it's going to be absolutely incredible. So you're going to have the DBW tag team champions, the New Brotherhood, going against the VTW tag team champions, the Bad Sons of Tyler Aiken and Ecstatic. Absolutely incredible match. This is, you know, an event that we were looking forward to for more than any reasons I can count. And this is just another match on the card that helps solidify Total Domination as a major event with future implications that could be absolutely incredible. So, again, you'll have the DBW Tag Team Champions going one-on-one with the VTW Tag Team Champions. Absolutely incredible. Now, to keep the tag team theme going, I'm going to announce another first time ever matchup. First time ever. We will have members of the Murder Club. We will have the Diamond of the Industry, Victor Van Pelt, and Yankee, the Difference Maker, teaming up for the first time to establish themselves as a solidified tag team, going one-on-one, or going team against team, against the FTC of Drew Hood and CJE Cameron Jackson. First time ever, you have the FTC versus the Murder Club, and it's going to happen at DBW at Total Domination 3, March 24th, on the DBW YouTube channel. That's another incredible matchup. And just to add some fuel to that huge fire, that match is going to be #1 contendership for the DBW Tag Team Championships. So the winning team of that match will go on to face the New Brotherhood for the tag team titles at our next event after Total Domination. So not only is that a huge, incredible first time ever match of the FTC versus the Murder Club, but now whoever wins that will be crowned as the true #1 contenders to the tag team titles for DBW. Absolutely incredible. Just these matches just keep getting better and better and better, but they are already good from the start. I mean, it's going to be an absolute, if you are a fan of backyard wrestling, it doesn't get much better than this. I mean, this is on par with some great events out there, and this is going to be amazing. The competition we have here in DBW, and that's coming to DBW, is the best of the best. The whole year is going to be the best of the best. All right, so incredible matchup so far. You know, incredible stipulations, incredible outcomes that could happen. Some dream matchups already in this event, and some first time ever. Most of these are first time ever matchups to this. So it's going to be absolutely incredible event. So we have, and again, this is in no particular order, we have the Blaze in a dream match going against Zach Daniels. We have the #1 contender championship battle royal with 15 to 20 competitors being in an overtop battle royal to see who will become the next #1 contender champion. have the Anarchy Championship on the line with Hellhound defending against the one-man revolution Aaron Jones, the undeniable one JJ Genovese, and the current VTW champion Kevin Shaw for the Anarchy Championship title. That's going to be absolutely incredible. Then you have, in a non-title match, the New Brotherhood, Mr. Judgment and Adam Anderson going against the Bad Stuns, Ecstatic and Tyler Aiken, for no titles, just to see who is the best of the best when it comes to the tag team division in the backyard world today. And you have the Outcasts, all three members of that former team, settling the score to see who's going to go on to the main event of Total Domination. You have Damon Scar, Zach Webb, and Devin James to see who will go on to the main event. Then you have Samael versus Cyrus for the World Extreme Championship. It Factor, King of Ultraviolence, first time going at it for the title. Then you have the Murder Club going against the FTC for the first time. You have Drew Hood, Cameron Jackson versus the Diamond, Victor Van Pelt, and Yankee the Difference Maker, all at the same ring at the same time in a tag team contest to determine who is going to be the true #1 contender to the tag team championships here in DBW. So then, we have the main event. For the first time ever, we have a penitentiary match, which is going to be the main event for the DBW World Championship. And what a penitentiary match is, and I have listed the descriptions on Twitter and Facebook and all over social media, it is a total of 6 competitors, with 2 competitors starting out in the ring, and the other 4 competitors are handcuffed to the ring posts. Now, those 4 competitors will be released every 5 minutes. There will be a random competitor released into that match. And you get eliminated in that match by pinfall or submission until one person is left, and they will be crowned the DBW World Champion. So that is going to be our main event, and the competitors as of right now are RJ Carnage, the champion, of course, Casey James. You have Victor Van Pelt, who qualified. And these are all people who have qualified to get in this match in the first place. You have Mr. Judgment. You have The Blaze. And the winner of the Outcast triple threat match, Damon Scar, Devin James, or Zach Webb. So those are the 6 competitors that will be in that amazing first time ever match, main event for the DBW World Championship. It's going to be absolutely incredible and insane. You're not going to want to miss that, that's for sure. I mean, that is the match of matches at the event of events to start off this year for DBW. So that is the current match list and the current card that we have. Stay tuned for more details coming to you as we release them. If there's any updates to the card, we will also have the actual contenders in that Battle Royal. That will be listed within the week. So you'll be able to see the competition that's going to be in that Battle Royal for the #1 Contender Championship. Like I said, 15 to 20 competitors in an over-the-top Battle Royal. It's going to be absolutely insane. And who will be the next #1 Contender Champion. But you've got that. You've got every single title on the line. And then the first time ever, the original concept of the penitentiary match here in DBW to crown the new DBW World Champion. Or will somehow Casey James be able to retain against all odds? He has all the odds stacked against him. Will he be able to outlast and retain his DBW World Championship against 6 of the top competitors in our business today? So stay tuned to find out. We will be releasing more information along with the official logo for Total Domination coming soon. But thank you very much for attending this live stream here with me, the president and owner and CEO of Dominating Backyard Wrestling, Brian Phillips here. Thank you very much. We look forward to seeing the awesome promos that are going to be cut, and the tension is now going to start to be building up for that event. That's going to be, it's about 2.5 months away. So I can't even imagine what's going to be said now that all these matches have been released. So thank you very much. And just stay tuned for further details. I will be releasing weekly updates as they come in across my desk and get approved. So thank you very much.
Dad, how many people?
Thank you very much.
You're grumpy.